If you're in your 20s, you're probably ruining your future right now. And the worst part? You don't even realize it. You're in one of the most critical phases of your life, but most people don't even realize it because no one tells you this clearly. First, understand this. The people around you determine your future. Don't be friends with stupid people, even if they're well-intentioned. Still don't. I know that sounds harsh, but it's the truth. Someone can be kind, have a good heart, but if they lack vision, if they don't think, if they don't question things, they will drag you down too. Because whether you realize it or not, you become your environment. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you're surrounded by people who constantly complain, who are lazy, who just drift through life, eventually you'll start thinking the same way. That fire inside you, that desire to do more, to want more, it's fragile. In the wrong environment, it dies. So choose your circle carefully. Spend time with people who challenge you, push you, make you think, because growth never happens in your comfort zone. And most importantly, time. Don't underestimate this. Time is the only thing in life you can never get back. Not money. You can lose money and make it again. If you build the right systems, you can even multiply it. But an hour that's gone is gone forever. So remove the idea of killing time from your life. The hours spent on random scrolling, meaningless conversations, binge watching, that's time stolen from your own life. No one's going to come and tell you, you wasted 3 hours today. But years later, you'll realize it. So live consciously. Step outside your comfort zone. Right now, you only know the life you were shown, what you saw from your family, your environment, but the world is much bigger than that. Seeing that other ways of living are possible expands your mind, and once your mind expands, it never goes back to how it was. Motivation alone is not enough. Motivation is temporary. What moves you forward is discipline, doing things even when you don't feel like it. No one wants to wake up early, no one wants to do hard things, but the people who do and the people who don't, their lives won't look the same in 5 years. Focus. You can't do everything at once. A person who keeps changing direction goes nowhere. Pick something and focus on it for a while. You'll get bored, you'll struggle, but that's how depth is built. Now, let's talk about money. Learn to save early. But saving alone is not enough. The real game is earning more. And not just earning, using your money to grow. This is where compound interest comes in. Small amounts growing over time. Money making money. At first, it feels slow, but if you stay patient, it accelerates. Most people quit before reaching that point. That's why they never see results. Starting early matters more than anything. Having little money is not the problem. Starting late is. A small amount you invest today can buy you freedom in 10 years. If you never start, you'll be in the same place 10 years from now. Change roles every 3 to 5 years. Increase your salary, increase your responsibility. Staying in the same place for 10 years out of loyalty will usually keep you broke. Don't buy things just because they're trendy. Don't buy cheap. Buy quality. Invest in things that last, because cheap things are expensive. You end up replacing them again and again. Don't rely on a single source of income. Very few people get rich from just one paycheck. Build a second income stream. It starts small, but it grows over time. And don't be impatient. What comes fast, goes fast. The real game is staying in it long term. Consistency is often more valuable than intelligence. An average person who doesn't quit for 5 years will outperform most very smart but inconsistent people. Stop comparing yourself to others. Most of what you see on social media isn't real. You're comparing your worst days to someone else's highlight reel. You will lose that game. Your only competition is who you were yesterday. Did you improve? That's the only question. Stop treating life like a problem you'll eventually solve. It's a game that keeps changing. Your job is this: figure out what you want and what you don't want, And you can't do that just by thinking. You do it by trying, by making mistakes. If those mistakes move you forward, you're on the right path. Know this, the life your parents had doesn't exist anymore. If you're smart, you can gain your freedom at 30. If you're not aware, you might still be working at 80. And finally, don't take advice from people you don't want to become. Just because someone is your parent, your teacher, or older than you, doesn't mean they're right. Look at their life. Are they where you want to be? Everyone can only teach from their own level, and you don't have to be limited by someone else's limits. This is your life. Either you live it consciously, or you end up as a background character in someone else's story. The choice is yours.